of the OSA fish room build. Let's go see what Chris has got going on.
So we've got the second level up for the 20-gallon long tanks. So this is pretty much how it's going to look around the whole store at this point now. We have 20 longs on top, 29 gallons down below. The lighting will mount right up to here, right up to here. Be perfect. Right now we got everything all framed in, and we're going to be putting the tanks on, doing a dry fit, making sure everything fits. But so far the measurements are perfect. And then we're going to be doing our rough fitting for the plumbing. It'll be coming up from behind, up from above, and everything will be plumbed in nicely, hopefully within the next 3 days.
Right here you see the 29 gallons have already been drilled out. We got some 20s here. Fred's got a awesome 20-gallon right here, and you guys can see there's water on top of this, and he's gonna use the drill bit right here. You obviously have to make sure they're not tempered glass, and this gives a good structure for it.
Drilling of the last tank. Fred, how many tanks did we break?
None.
None! I can't even believe that.
Nice and dark in here. The stands have been completed, painted black. Gonna do a second coat on them, and these guys will probably not be as visible, but at least we'll be able to have black stands and not have wood underneath when we do lift up. We're gonna have some little doors going over to the front of the tanks. It'll hide all the lighting, make everything look really good and clean. So today we did all the tank drillings today. We got the stands painted. So first step was to get these holes drilled in the bottoms of the tanks so that this could be our overflow drain pipe. So it'll be a 1-inch bulkhead go through there, and that'll be all the water draining out, returning to the sump. And then we're also painting the backs of all the tanks today. We're doing black, make the fish stand out a little bit more, like so those nice bright colorful fish will pop out. Painting all the backs of the tanks black makes the fish pop a little bit more with the color of them, so you guys will see them nice and vibrantly, and keeps the fish from seeing each other through the sides of the tanks too. I'm keeping a couple of them open so that you can get this whole aspect of 2 tanks looking down, making it look like one, but for the most part they'll be painted black. Stands are done, so we're pretty much ready to rock. Got all the 20-gallon tanks in on the top row up here. We got the black paint on, all nice. Everything's done, 3 coats of paint, and now we're doing our drain piping. We've got all the bulkheads installed with silicone and Teflon tape, so we don't have any leaks. We're going to be doing drain systems where we go from 1 inch to a 1.5-inch pipe. The reason we do this is because we have 6 1-inch drains going into one pipe. So instead of keeping it 1 inch and restricting that flow, we're going to go into like a gutter type system. So this will be the first one, and it'll come down, it'll 90 out, and then we'll continue on with all these T's. And then this is a 1-inch slip fitting from the bottom of the tank, and then just keep building with 1.5-inch gutter all the way across for a drain system. So we got the drains done on the whole top row of plumbing up here, and now I'm making these. If we take a look underneath, you guys want to check it out. Made this whole gutter type design, so every bulkhead connects onto here. These are all removable bulkheads. We can still change the tank out if we need to. We made it easy for the convenience of the future. Now we're making stand pipes that'll go in the tank. This is what the water overflow is usually in an overflow box. You're gonna see them in our tank, so we made them a little decorative. We got red, white, and blue. So this is gonna be pretty cool. Slam them into there. Now you have a bio wall at the top to keep your fish from going down, but it still allows water to go down. You can clean them very easily. Coupler, and then a piece of PVC piping.
Chris is now going to turn on the water.
Going in this one now.
Oh! It's alive!
They're all flowing. All right, so we started doing some water. We ran out of water, so we're mixing more salt water right now, but we figured we'll put the sand in while we're waiting. So right now we're putting in the Ocean Direct Carib Sea sand into all of the bottom of our tanks. This is good for biological filtration, establishing in all the new tanks. It's definitely going to be beneficial when we're adding over 200 gallons of water to the new fish system. So here we go. We're making 40 pounds go over about 3 tanks. So we'll keep it going. So right now we're putting LED strips above our fish tanks to give the fish the best color possible. So we got these current LED True Lumen strips. These are great for displaying the fish. It's going to make everything pop. And just for these 2 strips, look how well lit these tanks are. Don't mind the cloudiness of the new sand going in the tank, but this is pretty much how it's going to look. So the fish will be very well lit. You'll be able to find all the fish in the tanks and see their true colors. All right, so we have our whole top section up and running, 20-gallon longs, 6 of them, so it's 120 extra gallons up in the store right now. Everything is running, water's getting clear as we're speaking right now. We put some marine tank clarifier in there that really helps out with the sand, and I think they're running very well. The overflow design is working perfectly as we assumed it would. We have it coming out into a filter sock right here, so we'll be making filter sock holders a little bit better than this, but for right now, this is what we got. And tomorrow we will have enough water, hopefully mixed and ready to go for the bottom 6 tanks, which will add on another 200 gallons of water. So this fish system went for 2 65-gallon tanks that were here, along with the rest, but those 2 turned into this. Maximizing space was the key. We used every bit of wall space we possibly could. As you see, we made it like an L shape, and we come around. Even had this little column made to work around, but we made it come around right to here, right up to that bathroom door. So I think we have pretty much the maximum amount of fish we'll ever be able to hold until we get a bigger store. All right, so on Saturday morning, we will have fish in these tanks ready to go. We're just gonna let the sand clear out. Basically, it's really healthy for all our other fish because taking down those 2 65-gallon tanks and adding all this, it's basically like doing a giant water change. Instead of taking water out and putting fresh water in, we just doubled up the amount of water we already had, and that makes it like you dissolve any of the existing nutrients in the tank into a 50% ratio. So that makes out really nice for us, all our fish. It keeps us from wasting any salt, and it works out for everybody. So can't wait to have them fish on Saturday. See you guys for the weekend, and have a Merry Christmas.